Yo. Okay, so we are up early and off to the beach. Don't have too much planned today, but we have very specific things we want to do. So we're going to head to the beach for a morning swim. It is like 7 a.m. and hoping that the waves are really calm and the beach is quiet. So we're hoping to do that now. And then we'll head into the city after for lunch. Or we'll have breakfast in Doljo Beach and then go into the city for lunch later today and then just explore what that has to offer. It's a really beautiful morning. It looks like it rained overnight. The grass is wet, the leaves are wet. There's a little bit of humidity in the air, but that's okay. Really beautiful morning and we don't want to waste any of it. So we've been staying at Alona Royal Palm here in Bohol, and it's a really nice accommodation. There's probably like, I don't know, 12 to 15 little private cabins, and they're really clean, really spacious. It's really modern, and kind of tucked away from the main highway, which is nice. A little bit more quiet, you're away from like the beach parties. It's a really good place to relax. Yeah, it definitely rained a bit last night. John and I are walking to the beach and we're avoiding puddles on the way there. Yeah, I feel like John and I haven't had an early morning like this entire holiday, and this was kind of one of the goals that we wanted to set this while we were away, was have a couple of early mornings at the beach to just swim. And so yeah, I'm happy we're getting to do that this morning. I also bought that snorkeling set in Boracay last week, and so make most use of it while we're in the Philippines, because it's not going to come back with me to Australia. There's no room in my suitcase for it, so yeah, I want to use it as much as I can while I can here in the Philippines. A quick 5 to 10 minute walk from our accommodation to Doljo Beach, so it's really, really convenient, and the beach isn't busy yet. The water is really calm. The boats are just setting out on their boat tours. And yeah, it's a really pretty beach in the morning. Okay, we are like mid-swim right now, and the water here is much cooler than the water in Boracay, or maybe that's just something that happens in the morning. I don't know. However, swimming in Bohol is so different compared to swimming in Boracay. There's a lot of seagrass here and a lot of corals really close to the beach, so it's like, well, there's like signs kind of everywhere posted saying to be careful of sea urchins, because there are a lot of them. Yeah, you get the seagrass about 10 meters into the water, and then you see these clearings within the seagrass, and within those clearings there's like just big bunches of sea urchins, so something to be really careful of if you do decide to swim here in Doljo Beach. But it's really pretty.
Jeff's just posted.
Okay, I love this accommodation because there are 3 dogs. I'm going to try to get a video of them at some point while we're here. But there is Sunny, who looks like an Ewok, so cute, and Whiskey, a really chonky sausage dog. Say hi to Kuya.
Breakfast, hi.
Thank you. It's gonna be the next Filipino viral vlogger.
I hope so.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, looks good. Thank you.
Our food's just arrived and it looks so yummy. And then there's also tequila. Tequila. What kind of dog is tequila?
An Alsatian.
A what?
Well, a German Shepherd or Alsatian.
A German Shepherd or Alsatian. Alsatian? Yeah, it's like so cute. So there's 3 of them, but for most of the day they're just like sleeping around, avoiding the heat. But yeah, when we come out into the restaurant, they will come for cuddles or they'll come for pats, and it's so sweet. Okay, food looks really good. Let's dig in. We got the longanisa and a fried egg and some rice. Yum, 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 yum. That is so good. Okay, we're gonna go meet our Grab driver and head into the city. Go check out the National Museum of the Philippines and then have an afternoon there. See you. Say hi. Yeah, so yeah, we'll go check out the city. It is so hot and not a lot of cars come into our accommodation because the laneway is really narrow. So a lot of the times when we get a car, we have to meet them out by the main road. So we're here. The museum is just behind us here, but across the museum there's actually a really nice square, and I reckon later in the afternoon, early evening, this place comes alive. There's a big I Love Bohol sign, so I'm gonna go check it out. And there's a really nice breeze in the city, so even though it's like 35 degrees out, there's a nice breeze coming out from the ocean, and it is very refreshing. So we're here in the National Museum of Bohol, which is actually housed in the former provincial capital of Bohol, which was damaged in 2013 in that big Bohol earthquake. But since then, they have done a lot of renovation, a lot of restoration, and opened this museum in 2019. Boholanos are really proud of this museum because it shows off the arts and the education and the culture of Bohol, and actually as a whole, the Visayan region as a whole. It is really amazing to see. So something I didn't know about Bohol was that the 8th president of the Philippines is actually from here. President Carlos P. Garcia, who was known to empower and prioritize local businesses over foreign enterprises. He also played a really big role in limiting military base agreements here in the Philippines, which ensured a more autonomous future for the country. So really cool, yeah, a lot of history here in the museum. Here at Tagbilaran Church, which is so beautiful and so big and grand. It was one of 6 churches founded by Jesuit priests here in the province of Bohol in 1565. There's currently a wedding going on right now, and everyone is dressed in this really beautiful teal green traditional barongs worn by the men, and Filipiniana dresses by the women. And the church is absolutely beautiful. Okay, we are walking around Tagbilaran City right now, and the city is bustling. Like, I don't know how big the city is exactly, but we're currently on our way to a little shopping center. We're not actually going to do any shopping there. We're just there to get on some public transport, to get on a tricycle to head over to the Tagbilaran Public Market, where John will experience his first Filipino public market.
Jolly, 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 jolly.
We're here. I think it's mango season right now, so I'm hoping to get some fresh mango, really sweet mango. And I've been on the hunt for durian since we've arrived in the Philippines, but as far as I know, it's quite difficult to find outside of Mindanao, but I'm hoping to find some here. And then some other local fruit that I grew up eating in the Philippines. Anyway, I wish Sean and I had a kitchen here because I want to get some of this fresh fish and like make something with it. Hello! Hello, ate!
You sure? Thank you, that's very, very kind. Okay,
Try it.
It's a seaweed called, was it
Lato.
Lato.
Pero you need to add a vinegar.
Yeah.
vinegar. All right, well, I'll try it raw.
Lami bitaw.
It's good.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like seaweed. It tastes like salty.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the seaman.
We've just finished the Tagbilaran Public Market, and it's so cool to see like local life here in Bohol, see where all the locals do their shopping and see so much fresh produce and fresh fish that you just don't see in Australia. In my Boracay vlog, I practice my Taglish. I'm gonna practice my Bisaya. Moadto mi guys sa Moadto strip mall. Tanaw may sunset. Hopefully guapo or pretty. Ambot tong unsang pretty sa Bisaya. Okay, I think Doljo Beach takes the top spot for me here in the island of Panglao. Oh my god, it is so shallow. I'm probably like 50 meters into the ocean, and I'm only 5'4", and the water is only like just above my knees. Yeah, so this is perfect. I just literally walked in. I mean, it's probably low tide right now, making it a little bit easier, but there's so many people snorkeling. I just saw family catch a starfish, and it is so cool. Look how far I am into the ocean. There's a resort there. Okay, I've just come across a starfish here at Doljo Beach. It is so pretty. I think it's one of the more common starfish here in Doljo. I can't remember what it's called. I literally learned about it at the National Museum earlier today. But it's here and it's so pretty. so interesting. Where are we?
We're back at Jose's Barbecue, a prime restaurant here in Doljo Beach. This is our third time. We did try to be adventurous, but basically when you found a really good thing, you stick to it. We've had amazing seafood here. We've had incredible grilled pork here. We've had incredible grilled squid here, and I'm about to try the traditional adobo, chicken adobo with rice. So here goes.
We have been here for 3 out of the 4 nights in Bohol, and I think every night we've been here, I was like, do you guys have mud crab? Do you have mud crab in yet? And I think they took note because tonight there's mud crab and they're nicely sized ones. So we just came back from Tagbilaran Market and they had mud crabs there, but they were like that big. But the mud crabs here are like the size of my head. So yeah, we had to get the mud crab because why wouldn't we? That's what we're here for. But Jose's has been our home away from home here in Bohol. The food's really good, staff's really nice. They remember us every time. And so it was only fitting to have our last dinner here at our favorite restaurant in Panglao Island. Bye! Okay, my hands are about to get really messy because there's a lot of sauce in these crabs. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'm gonna eat this crab and I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye!